More coverage today of Liberty Day celebrations this week in honor of David Hamilton Jackson. Music from the steel pan was just one of the highlights of the Liberty Day celebration Tuesday afternoon at Grove Place Park on St. Croix. Leaders and community members gathered for the event. Jackson, of course, is remembered each year on David Hamilton Jackson Day, a Virgin Islands public holiday since 1981. The holiday is every November 1st and is also called Liberty Day as a celebration of free press in the islands, which Jackson himself designated in 1915 when he published the first free press newspaper in St. Croix. Jackson was a labor activist and an advocate of free press and played a key role in St. Croix's labor rights movement back in the early 1900s when the islands were part of the Danish West Indies. He started the first free press newspaper, sought better conditions for the black working class in the islands, laying the groundwork for passionate Virgin Islanders to continue his mission to this day.
His passionate advocacy for the advancement of our home set the stage socioeconomically, politically, socially for where we are now. We also acknowledge that today commemorates the publication of the first free press newspaper in the Danish West Indies, the Herald, the voice of the working class and rightfully critical of the government by painting the harsh realities of the poor faced during that time. D. Hamilton Jackson knew that the economic, political, and social advancement of Virgin Islanders required a strong activist stance against injustice. In my role as your Congresswoman of the Virgin Islands in Washington, I recognize the importance of a good fight, and fighting not just for the status quo or that things remain as they are, but that there be a better treatment and equitable treatment of Virgin Islanders across the board. When I go before my colleagues on the House floor to fight that items that like better Medicaid, disaster funding from FEMA to repair our schools and our infrastructure, SSI for the neediest Virgin Islanders, forgiveness of disaster loans, voting rights for all of us, and so much more. I know that I stand on the shoulders of giants like D. Hamilton Jackson.
D. Hamilton Jackson was also influential in gaining local support for the sale of the islands from Denmark to the United States and played a strong role in the development of the U.S. Virgin Islands.